All right, to SmackDown we go, and we're going to talk Jeff Hardy here, which, SmackDown kicked off with, drama and commotion in the parking lot of the Performance Center as Elias had been hit by a car, apparently errantly driven, booze in the car. It belonged to Jeff Hardy. He was arrested. I saw a lot of people online crying foul about this whole thing. I am not of that opinion. And I didn't watch SmackDown live, as it were. So I saw a little bit of the outrage. So I was like, oh, boy, buckle up. This must be really bad. No pun intended, click it or ticket. But I loved it. I think, like anybody watching, have you not watched wrestling before? This is clearly being orchestrated by Sheamus. They're not actually, sort of saying that Jeff is driving around drunk and they're still welcoming him back as the babyface into the Performance Center. It's just, that's not how it works. I think it is sort of a redux. If there is a drawback to the storyline, it's sort of plowed ground that they did with Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. But in terms of, presentation and everything like that, I thought it was unique. I thought it was well done. These are morality plays. As long as Jeff Hardy's okay with walking this line, and I have to assume that he is, I think it's a good story. And it's, again, I see Jeff Hardy triumphing over Sheamus here, or at least outing the fact that this is a conspiracy against Jeff and that he, I didn't see the outcry. I think it actually came off really well.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. I think it's definitely going to be a Who Framed Jeff Hardy type of segment. And we've seen that before, like on NXT, like who attacked.
Early odds are Rikishi, but...
Yeah. Aleister Black, from a couple of summers ago. But but I'm with you. It's like when I saw people commenting on it, I guess for me, I interpret it as like, okay, his most recent DUI or DWI situation was a year ago. So in a way, it's kind of fresh on our perspective of him and like what he's been through. So I just get kind of worried, like, you take a real life situation he's involved in and you kind of bring it up again when I'm sure he's like personally, it's a constant battle of his demons. So the fact that you're kind of bringing that up again, like, does that kind of weigh on him mentally? But then again, as you just said, the fact that they went through it, he must have gave the okay. Like, they would not have done this if he wasn't comfortable with it. So that's why I think for him, this was probably a way, like, he was okay with it. Let's go ahead and do it this way. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, then the rest of us should just follow along and let the story play out. My only thing was, I think we kind of saw at the end was the reveal as far as Jeff Hardy immediately attacking Sheamus. So is that kind of like obvious conclusion? Well,
that's who he's been feuding with.
Yeah.
And, Sheamus has been the most vocal one about saying that he's a junkie and everything. I'm not, Sheamus was wearing a black T-shirt. I'm not willing to bet that Sheamus is the one behind the car, behind the wheel of the car. I think he has some type of accomplice there.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe King Corbin.
That's very well could be. It could be somebody else. I don't know, but I think it's a good storyline. I think we all need to cool our jets. Well, it would be very different if it was just painting Jeff in this negative light. But again, this is a morality play. It's good versus evil, and that's what we're doing here. And I actually found it. I thought it came off really well. I was surprised because I was expecting it to be very cringy, and it's just, I thought they did a good job. So I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and see where it goes. Another thing that I thought they did a really good job with was the Mandy and Otis Fast Times at Ridgemont High homage that they did with them poolside. Everything about that was good stuff by WWE. That was good and entertainment by them. And Otis and Mandy just continue to dazzle in terms of the pairing. Just unexpected, but phenomenally well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for me, for the last couple of weeks, I was kind of hoping to see a little more chemistry out of them, a little more affection. So we finally got that. Obviously, Otis got to kiss her a couple times in this segment and definitely laid into her on the last kiss there. So, but yeah, very fun, entertaining stuff. And so for them, good on them. It's like kind of adding to this their on-screen relationship. So overall, a lot of fun. And so I'm just see what's next for them. Maybe we'll get more vacations or maybe out to different restaurants or they can kind of do like kind of the odd couple. They go experience different things that they're interested in that the other person might not be used to. So moving forward, I think that could be some fun vignettes right there.
And finally, before we get out of here for today, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan are set for the finals of the Intercontinental Championship tournament. The tournament's been a lot of fun. I'm a mark for tournaments, and it always takes me back to one of the first ones that I really loved was when Ken Shamrock won the IC title in a tournament. And so I'm thrilled for this finals. It's two great choices to become Intercontinental Champion. I still thought AJ Styles was on Raw, but be that as it may, here we are now. What do you think of the finals?
I'm digging it, and as you say, you don't like spoilers and stuff, but I just heard a rumor that it was already taped, and apparently it was a banger. So everyone in attendance who confirmed that it already happened was an awesome match between the two. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I think AJ Styles officially been traded. So SmackDown's getting an upgrade between AJ Styles and Matt Riddle coming to SmackDown. So Friday nights is starting to pick up a little bit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the match between just two of the best all-time great wrestlers.
Amen to that.